Former chairman of the Committee on Public Enterprises, Sunil Handunnetti, spoke strongly on the revelations made in the forensic audit report on the issuance of treasury bonds.
මේ අපරාධ කල්ලිය මූල්‍ය වෙළඳපොළේදීත් ඉන්නේ එක පවුලක් හැටියට.
This criminal gang remains as a family in the financial market. At a point, they would be with the UNP, and at another point, they would be with the SLPP. Speaking of the forensic audit report, from the very moment it was prepared by the Central Bank of Sri Lanka, there are several people who made attempts to discredit the report, claiming it was flawed and of no use. One of them is the former Central Bank chief Ajit Niwad Cabral. We raised concerns, and the forensic audit report proved what we said. Why is Ajit Niwad Cabral alarmed over this? The reason is conflict of interest. This was not only evident between Arjuna Mahendran and Arjuna Aloysius, it was among Ajit Niwad Cabral and his circle as well. Have a good look at the family tree at section 11/18 of the report. It shows the relationships of Ajit Niwad Cabral when he was governor from 2006 to 2015. It also shows how the relationships of Arjuna Mahendran when he was governor from 2015 to 2016. Ajit Niwad Cabral, speaking to a newspaper, had questioned why the forensic audit stretched its investigation until 2002, when the commission only recommended until 2008. What is the wrong in investigating a matter from where it all began? The question we have is, why is Ajit Niwad Cabral so alarmed over this? None of the governors before Ajit Niwad Cabral are raising concerns over this investigation. If they are not alarmed, why is Ajit Niwad Cabral alarmed over this? The leaders who instructed both Arjuna Mahendran and Ajit Niwad Cabral must be brought to court. The forensic audit report was prepared considering all facts. If this government and Gotabaya Rajapaksa are keen on imposing punishments on those responsible for the bond scam, the reports have shown where the scam originated from. The fifth volume speaks of it all. As the Minister of Finance, Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa can now present facts. The COPE report, the report of the Presidential Commission of Inquiry, and the fifth volume of the forensic audit report relates to the fraud committed by Arjuna Mahendran and the company of Arjuna Aloysius. The forensic audit says EPF funds were directly invested in 19 separate companies. The loss to the EPF was 57,980 million rupees. The EPF funds were invested in companies using the pumping and dumping method. This was done with the relationships of Arjuna Mahendran's family and Ajit Niwad Cabral's family. These two families would not have carried out such acts if not for political protection. They were deeply connected to the level to involve Ajit Niwad Cabral's sister into perpetual treasuries owned by Arjuna Aloysius. Ajit Niwad Cabral's sister Shiromi Vikramasinghe was a director of Perpetual Holdings from 2013 to 2015. Thereafter came in another relative of Cabral, who was Ravendran Thambaya, followed by his other relative Nihal Fonseca and niece Renuka Thambaya. All of them belong to one group. On the other side, we have the other group of Arjuna Mahendran and Arjuna Aloysius. From 2006 to 2015, who reigned under these governors? They are the bond kings. The bond kings are Arjuna Mahendran and Arjuna Aloysius. We must not allow the forensic audit to be swept under the carpet. Do not discredit it. This is not something to do with the Monetary Board of the Central Bank. This was commissioned on them by COPE in Parliament and the Presidential Commission. The report is now public and there are no flaws with the persons who made the report. If there is a flaw in the report, look into it. All these people belong to one club. Since 2002, bonds to the value of almost 5,600 billion rupees were issued. 90% of those bonds were issued to non-captive sources through direct placements. They negotiate and obtain the bonds. When bonds are issued to a primary dealer using this method, the board of the Central Bank and the Monetary Board are kept in the dark. As Finance Minister, Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa can start from the top or from the bottom and look into this.
මුලින් පටන් ගන්න පුළුවන් නැත්නම් අගින් පටන් ගන්න පුළුවන්. අගින් පටන් අරන් මුලට යන්නත් පුළුවන්. මුලින් පටන් අරන් අගට එන්නත් පුළුවන්.